Welcome back, guys, to episode 24 of our Factorio Industrial Revolution Let's Play. So, as always, I'll just go over the few changes I made in between episodes, and this time it's actually quite a lot. It's not by design that I've done a lot in between episodes, it's because that my old episode that I just got done recording got corrupted, and that was a bit annoying. So yeah, I'll just spend the first few minutes here showing you the few changes I made. Luckily it wasn't anything that major, but I still want to go over it with you. So one of the things I've changed is that I've built my my coal supply for Logistics train network. So just going over what I've done for you guys that want to know how Logistics train network works is that I've set this one to request 20k coal at all times, with a maximum of 3 trains being requested for this train stop, and then with a limit of 1k or a minimum of 1k before I request again. That is also the default, so that shouldn't change much. I've then connected every chest up right here with a green wire, connected up to this one, saying that whatever we have here will subtract the 20k, which is what we are requesting, meaning that we only want to request 2.7k more coal for this station. So that is what the train is getting at the moment. And I don't know if you can see it in action or where the train is at. It's right here being loaded. Loading 2.1k at the moment. And I'm trying to request a bit less than the 16k we had last episode. And that is pretty much because of our inserters. They can't fill much more than this before they can't keep up anymore. And they'll just go by default. So we're going with about 2k at the moment as our input. So that is working beautifully right now. What I've also done in between episodes is just hook it up to the rest of the system. So right here we have it going in, supplying the main network as soon as this one can't supply it anymore. So right now we have input priority from here because I want to empty this out so we can use the space for other things. And then if this one can't keep up, it will supply from the coal line. And that works beautifully. So that is one of the main things I've done. What I've also done is set up a small mall over here. I've just made a few steel items, supplying right here. And then going down to make our medium power poles and our steel pylons, since that will make it a lot easier for us to expand our modular network, since that is pretty much one of the last things we need, other than the roboports. So what I've planned this episode was originally grabbing more copper, but this can still supply enough for what our base needs, because it's going back here and supplying everything we need. So what I want to do instead is work towards the roboport. The roboport needs 5 quite advanced items. I already have the steel plates. So let's go for a large steel chassis. That should be somewhat easy to make. If you look right here, it's just steel beams and steel rivets. And we have both of those things being made right here. Steel rivets, steel beams. So that is good. One of you guys also told me about this rudimentary, what's it called? Chest or filter. So we don't jam up our, what's it called? Crusher. So what I've done here is just to limit the stack to, the chest to 1 slot and put in 1 diamond. So only take out diamond from here, and everything else will go into the crusher up here. So this will work without any issues until it fills with diamonds, which is quite far into the future. So let's start to work towards our roboports. So let's drive to the other end of our bus. Oh, and let's not hit the stones right there. That was a bit annoying. And start to set up the few items we need to continue expanding this base. Yeah, let's see here. Go. Oh, let's hope we don't hit anything. It seems we're going quite strong. So let's set it up right here. Let's just move this out the way, just to right here for now. So what we want to make is large steel chassis. We can just do a setup like this and maybe output onto a belt in here in the middle. So let's just set up one of these right here. And it seems I'm out, so I'll just go grab some from our little mall over here. And then we can start to build everything we need. So let's see what we have right here. That's oh, that is electric assembler. Let's just grab a stack of those. And let's get this show on the road. So, steel chassis. Let's just activate our robots, Alt R. And then we'll just make large steel chassis with what we have. We'll need it from here and here. Luckily, that is very, very easy to do. Let's just drag these down and see how we should do it. One of the things we need is just this one, and then we need the rivets, and luckily we all saw a few episodes ago how to do that, and that is pretty much just doing this here and jumping across, taking a long-handed inserter right there and jumping you. So that should give us all we need if we just put down a power pole, and let's start to shift to medium ones. And that should give us all the large chassis we need. So that's one more thing for our roboports. The next thing we need is advanced motors. Advanced motor needs steel tube, oh, that needs a ton of things. And the steel tube we should probably just make right here as well. That's the steel plates coming down. So let's move you out the way. Do you free down, steel tubes. Grab that from right here with a small long-handed inserter. That should be all we need. And the rest will just kinda go along its merry way. So now we got steel tubes. The next thing we need for our motors is steel gear wheels. So let's see, steel gear wheels. It's just steel plates, so we can just make that right here. With plates as well. So we'll just copy this little setup here. Copy you to right here. I think that'll be fine. And steel gear wheels. So one of the last things we need, or the last thing we need, is just lubricant. And lubricant we need to make in a chemical one, I think. And that just needs heavy oil. So if we do a supply line over here with some of the things we need, we'll just leave a small amount of room for these two. So what if we say 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, and then do right here for the next thing, and then do the outputs here. Then we have 2 main builds here supplying to that one. So right here we want the lubricant. Probably do it further up, but here is fine. How much is lubricant used for? That is used for advanced motors, electric engines, and the rest is quite far into the future. So let's just do the supply right here. I think that will be fine. Lubricants, we would like to take in some heavy oil. Luckily, very easy to do. Where is our little? Here it is. Going over. And we can just do this directly on the inside. So right here. Continuing up. And let's see, where is our heavy oil? It is way back. And our little robots are just chasing us, trying to keep up. So let's see here, heavy oil. I'm not a good master for robots. So let's see here. There, there, there. And there we go. Now it's plugged in. We just need to take it the rest of the way down here. Do we have enough? Just shy of what we need. So let's go grab some pipes, because as soon as we have the robot ports, this will be so much easier, because we'll just set up some supply lines. Let's go over here. Where are the ads? Right here. 100 pipe. Let's drop off a ton of items we don't need. We don't need that one. Don't need half that. We can get rid of all of that. And yeah. Oh, do we have anything else? Let's get rid of those. Those. And that. So let's see here. Now we should be able to hook up one more part we need for our what's called robot ports. We'll just hook up right here with that one. Give it a good jolt to kick it off. And then we have lubricant up and running. 1, 2. Oh, we should probably have done it somewhere else, because we need it for that one. And the rest we can pretty much just drag down. Right here we can do these two on the same belt, going down here. And to be honest, let's move this one down to here instead. It's a bit of waste of some of our heavy oil, but I think we will survive that small amount. Here we go. Do some pipes and some underground over here to right there. Then we'll have the inputs coming down this way. And this one will be outputs for these two. You can go on the inside, and you can go on the outside. And then both things will go in to this one. That's the two things from that side, and then we need the two from over here. And we have those two on these two belts. To be honest, this is a good way to do it. having 4 lanes on each side for whatever we want to craft in the middle. I'm actually quite enjoying that setup. So we'll need that one, and then we'll need to do one of these from here. Give it some power. Let's move it up one, because that is our boring place to have it. So now we have advanced motors. They'll just stay here for now, but will of course be supplied further down the line. So let's see here. The next thing we need. So now we have steel, we have advanced motors, we have, oh, we are missing the, oh, we have the last chassis as well. So now we just need advanced motors and advanced computers. Not advanced motors, high capacity battery. And that battery is right here. Steel tubes, lead and copper plates. So lead plates and copper plates we have on the bus. The steel tubes we have right here. And let's see. The sulfuric acid can just come down right next to this one. I think that will be quite good. So, sulfuric acid on this side. What if we just do this then? Right here I want to make that. It will need 2 inputs. So it'll get from here. Could actually move it down 1. That would actually be better, but we'll follow along with the same setup and just do oh, of course not. Oh, it is. No, it's not this one, sorry. Oh yeah, sulfuric acid we'll just take from the main bus. That was right. And then we'll just grab, we actually have everything made. This will be a bit easier than I thought. So let's just hook all of this up. We can copy you just for right next to this one to right there. And then we'll do our trusty little blueprint for the rest of this up to here. And we'll probably have to copy this one since this jumps a bit further. And sulfuric acid is right here to, let's just do that. Let's just pick up our robots before we continue. And then go down right next to this one. That means, oops, here, 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 here. And there we go. So now we have sulfuric acid flowing down. We have, oh, we still need the, what's it called? Copper plates and lead plates. So we have to drag that from down here, and that means we have to go get some more belts. But this is going quite fast getting our rubber ports, and that will make it a whole lot easier to expand, so I don't have to run all over the place to grab them. So let's go grab some belts all the way back at the beginning of this this belt. Let's see here. And then hopefully we'll be quite close getting rubber ports this episode. Wow, this main bus is getting quite long. Oh, they're right there. Let's park here. Let's grab a row of these. Let's grab some of some of those. Maybe grab a few more. And let's continue back. I'll go back to our setup. And now it should just be hooking up these 2 items. going down, merging onto the same belt. And yeah, then we should be golden. It felt a lot faster getting back to here than it did going the other way. And is it just pretty much what we have right here? It can't be. Oh, copper plates. So this is just these two. You'll just continue along this way. Don't know why I have a splitter right here. That makes no sense. So right here. And then we'll just merge two of them onto this belt. Let's get this away. Here we go. And I really want to take it down this way. That should be the correct place right here. Merging it in will give us the last two things we need. This one should just come out right here to there and then go right there. Let's see if we can't connect that up. Boom, that is the ferric. We'll take you down to here. I'd like for you to grab those, please. Into our high capacity batteries, and then we'll want lead plates and copper plates right here. So right here we have the copper plates going like that, jumping to right here, because then we can have the lead coming down this way. Is this the correct way to do it? I think it is, so there we are. That is the two things we need. So that will mean that we now have everything we need to hook this one up. And this is also a messy mall, and I don't like it, but in the effort to get robots, or robot ports, I will support it for now. Oh god, guys. This is not lead plates. This is tin plates. Oh, that was stupid. Lead ingot. How do I get that? I'll have to disconnect this. That was a huge mistake. I'll disconnect you for now. And then I'll just take all of this out. Down here. And let's see if we can't find some lead plates instead. How do we make you? Oh, we need lead refining, so let's crush tin ore. Oh, that means we need a purification. Oh, damn. Okay, so that's a bit further out into... Oh, we need gold as well. Okay, so I made a small miscalculation because we really need to tap into this gold right here. Pretty much just setting up a smeltery for that. And we are running a bit out of room for our main bus. And that is annoying. We should probably start to turn it. Or really want to make it go up instead. And I think it's about time we do that. So I might turn it in between episodes. Just so we can go up north instead. And clear out some biters. So gold. Do we have any that can work right away? Do we even have any chests? We don't. So we need to clear out a lot of the items we have on us at the moment, since kinda need them. don't have a chest right here. I should just go grab some chests or make a chest. Let's just put down these 3 so I can make one. Let's make a steel chest. That will give us enough room to drop off a lot of this junk. Well, let's get rid of you back. Review, you. Had that for a long time. Let's leave half of that there. What else do I want to get rid of? You. Some of these logic controllers. Get away with the minigun. Might need that. And let's clear out that one. The burner ones, I think that's fine for now. So that gives us a bit more room in our inventory to start setting up. Let's just make 2 for the gold for now. So let's just set up 2 up here at the top, so we don't interfere with anything crucial. 1 of each side of the belt. Like to run it this way. Let's give some power right here. And then we'll just take some steel pylons, drag it all the way down here. And there, that's the power for the gold. I thought that was the power for the gold. But you of course need water. What else? But luckily, that is something we have right here. And because of that, I'll probably do both on the same side, since it seems it hooks up a bit better that way. So water we can just take from right here, which is quite lucky to be honest. But that is what good planning does once in a while. So now we have gold being produced. And the gold we need to refine into a lot of things so we can get... that's a lot of refining. So we can get up and running with this. And then we can start to expand our entire network. So see, lead is from crushed. That is easy enough. The gold refining is from crushed ore. That is also enough. Not needed yet. But this inside production needs gold foil, gold cable, and small steel chassis. So that should actually not be that hard to set up. At least it shouldn't be. So we'll take gold onto the main bus. Let's just give it a bit of room. Should be right here for the gold. Let's hook you up. It's going that way. And going over here. Also, what I'm planning on doing, if I can't get the robots right away, since they seem to be quite far off, we might just go full LTN. Do tell me if you think that's a good idea. It will slow down our progress for a few episodes, but it should speed it up in the long run. It might actually be quite cool to go full LTN and show you what I mean by that, because we do have everything we need now to go full LTN except the automatic building, and that is actually not the worst thing in the world. So I think that might be the plan for next episode, since I made this huge miscalculation, but that is also part of Factorio, that once in a while you just make a mistake. So yeah, we might use this entire area to start an LTN base. I think that will be extremely cool, and we'll just have to start all the way back at the beginning. But we can't skip a lot of the intermediate steps here, since those are not needed, and go directly into steel production. I think that is what we're gonna do. Do comment if you think that's gonna be a cool idea, because I think it's gonna be quite awesome having a train-based network. So yeah, I'll do that next episode, to be honest. And then we'll just slow down on all this robot things right here. And that is good enough for me. So as always, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that bell button. And yeah, then I will see you next episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.